What is up, everybody? This is Edward back with another video, another episode of Everybody Hates Black Men. Again, I am your host, Edward Anderson. Here's an update to the last video I did. And obviously, a lot of y'all are not on TikTok. A lot of people aren't. But I still wanted to cover it because, this would be the only time to cover it if they're gone, right? So, anyway, I want to give you all a quick update. So, in my last video, check it out right here. I give you all kind of like a baseline as to what's going on with TikTok. The Supreme Court is basically has their fate in their hands. But I want to give you all a couple of updates on what's going on social media in regarding to the TikTok conversation right now. So as of this video, this is the 14th. TikTok is of January 2025. TikTok is scheduled to be gone by the 19th. Donald Trump is supposed to be inaugurated by the 20th. And pretty much a couple of things have happened. Number one, Donald Trump said at the end of the year that he wanted to give it a couple of days, maybe a week or so, extension for TikTok before they have to shut down operations in order for him to decide kind of what he wants to do, which at the end of the day, the law was already passed. It's not like Donald Trump can really veto it. I don't know if he wanted to say something just to say something. Remember, Donald Trump also tried to get TikTok banned, but he failed in doing that. But he probably maybe he has a change of heart given the censorship he's had to go through, given the fact that given the fact that he was able to connect to a much younger audience, and TikTok was a piece of how he was able to get his media machine and media strategy out there. And he may have come around to TikTok a little bit. Although, remember, Donald Trump is very antagonistic towards China from an economic standpoint. So there's that. There's a rumor out there that Elon Musk might try to buy TikTok. That's completely false. That's completely fake. That is fake news. That is not happening, for a variety of reasons. But that is not happening. And the last thing that I kind of wanted to put out here is that you actually have some folks that are people are crashing out as per usual. I don't know why this was not more of a political issue, but people are going to what's called Red Note, which essentially is the Chinese version of TikTok. Which, people are kind of on Twitter talking about how, you wanted to get rid of TikTok so your information wouldn't be, China wouldn't have access to Americans' information, blah, 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 blah. But people are now going directly to the application. And that's just people power. And at the end of the day, I highly doubt China's going to create an English version. They might, and even if they did, that'll probably get banned too eventually. Because why would you have that when that's a Chinese version of the app? If it's something that's directly controlled by China, and they ban TikTok, then you might as well just go ahead and ban that too. They'll just have to pass a law. And trust and believe, even though Trump would be cool with keeping TikTok, I don't think Trump would be cool with keeping an app that's specifically saying red note. That's just not going to work. They did it before, they'll do it again. It's not a different Congress, and people don't have the same kind of commitment or relationship with red note that they do TikTok. So that's just people really just giving a middle finger to the situation. However, I don't know why young people didn't make this more of a political issue. I thought they would. I don't know why they just thought that I guess they thought it was gonna be like OnlyFans that people are just playing. But once you saw it actually get banned and signed, I don't know why you believe the Supreme Court when was gonna just undo it. I mean, to be honest with you, this is where age definitely comes into play. Justice Alito literally said that changing an app is like changing a shirt. So he fundamentally does not understand. That was the actual legal argument he gave based on what he was thinking. So he fundamentally does not understand how you can get different things on different algorithms, and it's not like that. I'm not even gonna go in the back and forth of that, but that just tells me that they pretty much did that because ByteDance is a big company. It's a case that rose to the level that they wanted to kind of look it over, so they can at least say they looked it over and then just dismiss it. But otherwise, it's very obvious. It's very clear this is going to be banned. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said in the last video, it's going to be interesting seeing people try to shepherd their people onto new platforms. The truth is, the algorithms are different. So what people are able to do on TikTok, they're not necessarily at the same way are going to be able to do in especially in our space, especially in this relationship niche kind of content. It just doesn't move the same way here that it does on TikTok. So a lot of people that popped off on TikTok are not necessarily going to pop off on YouTube. Remember, YouTube is more long form. Remember, even with shorts is very much entertainment heavy. Yeah, you have some videos that go viral in our niche, with the type of stuff that we say, but the algorithm for YouTube is not geared to that like TikTok was, um, from the ground up. So a lot of these, especially these dudes, they be on here doing the purple pill talk. We'll see. But at the end of the day, I want to give you all this update. So let me know what you think. I see in the comments a lot of y'all said TikTok sucks. That's because I told y'all to say that. I get that. But let me know what you think. Make sure you all check out that poll to see if TikTok is going to be banned. I see a lot of y'all did respond to it. We should be getting the word any day now. I mean, it is Tuesday, so we'll be getting the word any day now what the Supreme Court decision is. And pretty much what the Supreme Court decision is, that's pretty much it. The ByteDance has pretty much said they're not selling. They're not selling anybody. They're not doing that. They pretty much said that. And to be honest with you, this we'll see because this sets a precedent. And people talking about they're going to use a VPN to see TikTok. I mean, you can do that, but the reality is you're on TikTok for American creators. Your American creators are not going to be able to create on TikTok. So I don't know what you'll be looking at if with a VPN. I just don't get it. I don't. I mean, it is pretty much a done deal at that point. You're not going to say, and then you're going to have to go to it on a website on your phone. That's going to be annoying. Stop playing. Most of y'all are not going to do that. Like 95% of that user base is not going to do that. We'll see who's going to get the cash, the watch time infusion, because that is a whole bottle of watch time that's going to either come to mainly YouTube or Instagram, because they're the main ones doing shorts. Facebook shorts are really non-existent in the same way. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, put that update. I got more videos coming. I just wanted to get that fired off. So with that being said, let me know what you think in the comments. This is Edward signing off. Peace.